Hi everyone, Wayne McCarthy here. I'm going to cover off in a video today the changes around the licenses that have been published in the last 24 hours. It also, for some people that are asking me how the calculation works, it will sort of demonstrate that that math process, and we're going to just have a look at some of the components of that calculation that are explained on the Net Leaders website. So what you're looking at behind me or down to the left is a post that I made into the Dascoin Millionaires Facebook group. Now, if you're seeing this video outside of this group, as in like you've seen it on seeing it on my channel, contact me and we'll put you into this group, and you can have a look around. There's lots of information to see. So, but essentially this video is for this group and for the new members or potential members that want to understand how many Dascoins they get for their purchase by the various levels of licenses that are available. So let's just do that. So as I said, we are sitting on this Facebook group here, and it's now got, let's have a look at the number of members. So we have 628 members and 5 admins. So have a look for those admins if you're needing help. So back to the discussion page. I posted this not that long ago, 38 minutes ago, and what you're seeing is every one of the licenses that are now available, and there's a new one that has been introduced yesterday, and that's the VP license that comes with 225,000 licenses. Then there's a bonus, and it comes with 2 upgrades. And the calculation, which we'll go through, arrives at 180,000 Dascoin. Okay, so what you need to just understand is this does change every 2 weeks, and currently, this is, as I said, the frequency locus is at 5.5. Okay, so before we do that, as I said, let's go and have a look at the Net Leaders website. As I just said, and it publishes this on the site. The next time that the frequency lock changes is in 15 days, 10 hours and 53 minutes, and that is European time. So just be careful if you're kind of working with your own time zones that you don't miss that. But just stay with that clock; it'll tell you exactly what the countdown looks like. We're not going to go through any of that material, but what I wanted to just, as I say, there's lots of good information here. So if you're new, even if you're not, you should be always kind of refreshing your understanding of the DasNet environment or the DasNet ecosystem. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's have a look at the license page first. I've picked off the components that I need to do the calculation, but if you wanted to have a look at what every one of these licenses delivers for what you're paying, there it is. Okay, so the only difference essentially across these licenses, apart from the fact you get more cycles for the money you're prepared to spend, is the authentication level, and there's right through to the president's license, where there's a superior authentication process, down to the standard package where it's basic. I think that just reflects the fact if you've spent that amount of money, you're looking for a superior level of authentication so that you can access your back office and your wallet. We'll go through that as a separate training, but that's essentially it. Let's just have a look at what else. The opportunity. Again, not going to go through that. just quickly on the minting process. Well, the minting, there's 8.6 billion units of Dascoins that will be minted over a period of, I believe, 12 years. So there'll be lots of opportunity for anyone out there to purchase them. The minting process is as simple as you're purchasing cycles, which are units of capacity, and they are queued up in the process and are introduced into the DasNet environment on a first in, first out basis. So my cycles will come in before anyone that purchases today, but anyone that does purchase today with the calculation of cycles by way of the bonus and the doubling all come into the minting process up to the 31st of March. So if you're purchasing after that date, every 108 days you'll have to wait, essentially. If you purchase on the first day, call it the 1st of April, you'll be waiting 108 days before your cycles are submitted to the network. So just be careful of that. But essentially, the cycles are introduced to or submitted to the network, and then are sent to your wallet, and they are sort of essentially drip fed into your wallet. And there's a reason for that. It's around sort of the protection of the price of Dascoin when we list. We don't want everyone to have, essentially thousands and thousands of Dascoins in their wallet, and we, artificially spike or reduce the sell price of Dascoin. So management have decided to handle it in that regard. Now, the frequency lock, this is the reason I wanted to bring you to this page. It has increased from, I think it was around 3, that was the risk factor the owners declared at the time the business was launched. It had been through 18 months or so of development, and so it had actually a working model to put in front of people that wanted to purchase into this cryptocurrency. So from about that point through to today, it has risen to 5.5, and that just reflects the network that has been expanded out by you that may well have a license, or you that may want to buy a license. So as the network expands, the risk in this business reduces. So we are now 2 weeks away from the minting process, quite a historic event for this organisation, and I guess the cryptocurrency industry as a whole, where for the very first time we're going to see a cryptocurrency minted with its internal cryptocurrency technology, and then attached to the blockchain, and also assigned to everyone's individual wallets. So it is a very momentous occasion, and for those of you that know me, I'm going to Zurich to witness that. So the frequency number is a number that we use to divide the number of cycles that the previous calculations give us, and it arrives at the Dascoin. But I'll take you through that. Now, the upgrade, there are upgrades that come with each license. For the first 3 levels, the first 3 licenses, you get to double the number of Dascoins that you receive after the bonus. For the next 2 levels, the 5,000 and the 12,500 packages, you double twice, and on the President package you double 3 times. And this essentially is reflecting the increased efficiency within the DasNet technology environment. And so every 108 days that occurs. But as I said, for those that have purchased licenses up to the 31st, they are all calculated up and introduced into the minting process at that time. So, but the reality for me is that when I look at the number of Dascoins that I get or could get, is that the doubling, is again also reflecting the fact that I'm putting more money into this business. So if I'm putting in, 25,000 euros, and it is a big number. I mean, I haven't got that, but I'd expect that I would get, a lot more Dascoin than I would, on a pro rata basis than if I put in 100 euros. So, the company line is, and what I'm reading out to you here is that, the upgrade, is essentially a factor that recognises that technology is, improving, increasing over time due to, technological advances that are occurring in the business. Okay, so thought I'd just cover off those elements before we actually do the math on the calculation. There's not a lot else I wanted to cover off here. There's all of this I've covered off in other trainings, but I just wanted to quickly address some questions I had from some potential members that have asked me to explain this. So if we go back to we go back to this summary, and we'll just have a look at the standard. Let's go back here. We'll go back to see, shall we? Okay, so let's just come into the summary. So the standard license comes with 1100 cycles. Okay, just remember that number, and it comes with, as they all do right now, a 10% bonus, a cycle bonus. Okay, and so that's what we see on, and then you total those up and you get to the total cycles of 1210. Then we have an upgrade where we double, and we have a frequency lock where we divide, and then we get to the 440. But let's just do that and prove that my spreadsheet in this post is correct. So if we have a look at my calculator here, so we've got 1100. Oops, let's start again. Okay, multiply that by 1.1 to reflect the bonus. Okay, there's the 1210. We multiply it by 2. There's the 2420 cycles. We divide it by the frequency lock. So 5.5 equals 440. Okay, so let's go back to the summary on the post, 440. Happy with that? Great. Let's have a look at the President package, just to take it to the other extreme. So it comes with 325 cycles, multiplied by 1.1. Okay, there's the total number of cycles that comes with this package. We multiply it by 2 equals. We multiply it by 2 again equals. We multiply it by 2 again equals. So this President package that you'd spend 25,000 euros for gives you 2.8600 million cycles. So we now divide that by 5.5. Okay, so this package, over the course of the minting process, and that minting process will be over a number of months, will deliver to the owner of this license 520,000 Dascoin. Let's just see that that lines up with my calculation, and it does. So, we could talk about the value of a Dascoin when it hits the public exchange, but if it, went up for, let's say half a dollar, half a euro, this would be worth, 260,000 euros, and the owner of this license has paid 25,000 euros. So it's an amazing opportunity given where the price for Bitcoin is right now, which is over $1,200, and now the price of Ethereum, which is a smart contracts technology business, is over $30 US dollars. And with all of what I know about Dascoin, Dascoin will stand alongside and be better than Bitcoin, and is going to be better than Ethereum. So, I just want to encourage you to consider all of that, because there's a great opportunity here, certainly over the next 2 weeks, to get involved and get yourself a license and be part of, the sort of the build out of your personal wealth, adding to it, or growing one. So have a look at that. Now, the other thing I just wanted to quickly show you was what can be achieved if you're working with Dascoin. Now, I've been involved with Dascoin since the end of, maybe it was the start of October, and you can see that my what we call the binary tree has a left and a right leg, and it has 386 on the left and 59 on the right. Now, I haven't personally put in all of those people. I've put in quite a number, but the business top end and underneath me are helping me grow my binary business, which if you understand how that can work for you, you can earn significant commissions on that. I haven't earned substantial commissions. It's sort of been a weekly thing that's helped me along the way. It's helped me pay for the trips that I've done to Dubai, Hong Kong, and now to Zurich. So I'm happy that that's the case, but I'm looking forward to the business or the cryptocurrency Dascoin being launched on the external exchanges, and then people understanding what we've got here, and this intrinsic value around the the DasNet environment, our ecosystem. People will understand, they'll get it, and you'll start to see substantial growth over time in the value of Dascoin. Anyway, I'll just try and get me to the middle of the page now. Okay, look, hopefully that did kind of explain the calculation of Dascoins from the licenses that are on offer right now. And for those of you that have got licenses, please go back to your the detail on your dashboards to make sure that the calculation of cycles is as per your understanding when you purchased. There have been some glitches in that, so just make sure you confirm that. Okay, I'll finish off now, and I'll catch you up on more videos. I have been sort of away a bit over the last week or so, but as I'm leading up to the visit to Zurich, there'll be a lot more from me around that trip, of course, and also dealing with any of the the conversations you want to have with me, be it on on a Zoom session if that's what you want to do, or just one-on-one through a PM on Facebook. So just hit me up. I'm here most of the time to do that. Okay, I'll catch you up on the next video.